Have you read the 48 Laws of Power?
I have read the 48 Laws of Power, yes.
Power isn't given, it's taken. And this book teaches you exactly how to take it. But here's the catch. Mastering these rules could make you unstoppable, or it could make you dangerous. The choice is yours. So, what are these rules, and why do you need to know them? The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene isn't just a book. It's a manual for understanding human behavior, influence, and control. It's been praised, criticized, even banned in prisons, but its lessons remain timeless.
The best book I've read when it comes to understanding human nature. That book and the 48 Laws of Power are your complete guide to human relationships. The 48 Laws of Power teaches you laws of human nature that's actually rooted in history. Now, I also want to give you a disclaimer and say that the 48 Laws of Power can also be used for evil, so make sure you use it wisely.
Imam Gachi talks about how this book, alongside How to Win Friends and Influence People, is a complete guide to understanding human relationships. He mentions that the 48 Laws of Power teaches you laws of human nature rooted in history, but it's important to remember that these laws can be used for good or evil. How you choose to apply them is up to you. In today's world, whether it's navigating your career, relationships, or even social media, understanding these laws is not optional, it's survival. Just like you wouldn't go to war without understanding strategy, you shouldn't navigate life without understanding power. But here's the twist. The same knowledge that can help you rise can also corrupt you. The 48 Laws of Power don't just teach you how to gain power, they reveal the dangers of manipulation and deceit. These principles are tools. How you choose to use them is what matters most. Power can be used to elevate your life, whether by building your career, gaining influence, or achieving your goals. But unchecked, it can also be destructive. Think about how history has been shaped by both the triumphs and tragedies of those who wielded power without moral restraint. Mastering these laws is about balance, gaining power without losing yourself. Use them wisely and you'll become unstoppable, but abuse them and the power will turn on you. This series will break down each law, its meaning, how to use it, and how to recognize when it's being used against you. We won't just talk about the laws, we'll apply them to real-world situations, examining both their strengths and their ethical dilemmas. From mastering the art of deception to learning when to step back, these lessons aren't just about gaining power, they're about mastering life. In every era, from the rise of empires to the launch of billion-dollar companies, these laws have been followed, either knowingly or unknowingly. Every successful person has used at least one of these laws to their advantage, whether they admit it or not. Robert Greene himself has said, understanding these laws is about becoming a true strategist in life.
Why should you read this book? Well, if you don't want a life full of pain and misery, you want to read this book. The reason is, power is this kind of weird game that goes on in the world. It has its own rules, its own conventions, its own laws, but nobody talks about them. Nobody writes about them.
And once you understand power, you stop being reactive and start being proactive. Let's be clear. These laws aren't just about getting ahead. They're about making sure you stay ahead. In today's competitive world, knowing how to wield power is just as important as knowing how to stay true to your values. You can choose to remain unaware, let the world push you around, and stay at the mercy of others. Or you can arm yourself with the knowledge to level the playing field. This book isn't just about achieving success, it's about surviving the game of life. The choice is simple: master the game or be played by it. With this series, you'll gain the knowledge to take control of your life. You'll learn how to become the strategist, not the pawn. Don't miss Law 1. It's the foundation for everything that follows. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and let's embark on this journey to understanding power.